the 53rd New Directors, New Films, presented by Film at Lincoln Center at the Museum of Modern Art. My name is La Francis Wei. I am a curator here at Moma, and also I am very happily co-chairing this year's festival with my Film at Lincoln Center colleague, Dan Sullivan. For more than 50 years, our beloved and highly anticipated festival has embraced the spirit of discovery. We introduce new directors who make bold statements on what cinema is, what it could be, and where it might be going. Many of the world's most admired directors grew up with us. They came to New Directors, New Films as emerging talents, including Kelly Reichardt, Spike Lee, Wong Kar-wai, Laura Poitras, Guillermo del Toro, Christopher Nolan, Lee Chang-dong, Ryusuke Hamaguchi, and the list really goes on forever. We are grateful to the audience for your trust in us. The thrill of coming to this festival is not about playing safe. You are not buying a ticket to watch a film by someone you already know very well. We want you to be surprised, challenged, and to be among the first people to know about these directors. In the next 12 days, we will present 25 features and 10 short films from over 30 countries. So please check out our lineup at newdirectors.org, and also take advantage of our ticket packages. This festival is not possible without the support of our sponsors. We'd like to thank Film at Lincoln Center's New Wave members and its official airline, American Airlines. Film at Moma is made possible by Chanel with additional support provided by the Annual Film Fund. We also want to thank the selection committee and all the staff and volunteers from both institutions for their tireless work, for making this festival wonderful and enjoyable for the audience and also the filmmakers. You are here to watch A Different Man, and without further ado, please welcome Dan Sullivan to introduce the film and the talents.
Our opening night film this year is really a perfect fit, I must say. It's a work that's ambitious, funny, provocative, formally and thematically complex, and above all else, extremely New York. Different Man, directed by Shimberg. First, I want to thank the film distributor, A24, for working with us to make all of this happen. A Different Man is making its New York premiere here tonight, following its having been in competition at this year's Sundance Film Festival, and more recently competition at this year's Berlinale, where its star, Sebastian, won the Silver Bear for Best Evening Performance. This is a consistently surprising and absorbing film that, with a really dark sense of humor and a deep knowledge of and love for film history, poses profound questions concerning identity, obsession, the body, the ethics of art making. Stan's immaculate performance is a true achievement of physical and, I might even say, metaphysical acting. And with his help, A Different Man clearly announces Shimberg as a bold voice that we'll be very, very eager to hear from in the years ahead. So for now, I got nothing else. So for now, please join me in welcoming Shimberg and Sebastian.
And many people who made this film are in the audience tonight. This film was shot in New York, despite rumors to the contrary, and the media. This film was shot here entirely. But I'm going to hand it over now to Sebastian.
Yeah, listen, thank you guys for coming out in this interesting weather, but hopefully you won't disappoint. When I read this thing, it was, I just couldn't stop thinking about it. I was so blown away by how incredibly well written it was, and how many questions it was asking, questions upon questions upon questions, as you'll see. And it just totally stands on its own, and the other thing I would offer is just the awareness of, at least that I'm always reminded, but that so much goes into making, this thing. I mean, we did it in 22 days in New York in COVID in July. It was, Aaron loved shooting on dollies and so on. And, you had these big men kind of carrying this equipment in a tiny apartment on the Upper West Side. I was walking around on the street and people were looking or not looking, and I was saying some interesting things, I guess. And it really is a labor of love, I mean, it just couldn't possibly have gotten made without incredible producers, like Christine Rashad at Killer Films, and without A24 really listening and allowing Aaron, the voice that his voice to sort of come out, and we're just really happy to be here because, I wasn't born in New York, but I've been in New York for 25 years, so at this point I think I'm a little bit from here, so I'm grateful that I could finally be in a movie that I really consider to be very New York, and what better amazing place than Moma to be at. So thank you for having us, and thank you for coming, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the show. Really appreciate your support. It goes a long way. It's never forgotten.